I chose to stay home today. I might go somewhere tonight. I'm not sure. But the reason why we're talking about Cardi B, I mentioned it about the Cardi B, the roach and everything, and what it is, how this whole thing about the dark skin situation and her saying racial comments about dark skin African descendant women, and also I'm gonna also mention the N word. She said the N word, and she got defended on DJ Flag. What got people's attention, thank you, Lovey T, was her anti-Arabian tweet. That's what really, and people's backtracking. And I was listening to her forever. I didn't like some of the things that she said. What it is, and the folks say, well, she's Trinidadian and Dominican. And I'm sorry, you know, Lovey T, we don't all get along, but she's correct on that video. Y'all didn't do more research. One thing I talk about black Hispanic racism, mejero de raza, about Mexicans and other Latinos, and she's part Dominican. I'm glad Lovey T brought this up because remember Rafael Trujillo. If you ever watched the movie with Selma Hayek, she plays a Dominican woman. The Time of the Butterflies. The Mexican American man who played in Me Familia, American Me, and Selena's father. You know, what's his name? He also played in Miami Vice back in the 80s. He played for American Story on PBS with Latino family. Oh God. Edward James Olmos. Actually, Edward James Olmos was. Okay, everyone said David Colasso. This is close to home. David Colasso, the Job Corps Center I went to. Okay, the man that was over it, that's his friend. For real, I'm not lying. It's the man who Edward James Olmos is also was friends to David Colasso before he committed suicide. Yeah, that's who the Job Corps name that I went to. I graduated 10 years ago. Okay. Oh Lord, it's house to home. Well, anyway, Edward James almost played Rafael Trujillo. Rafael Trujillo, if you did watch Black and Latin America, Dominican, the Republic, and Haiti, that's the character, the tragic mulatto, okay, I say in Spanish, mulatto, with a machismo mentality, Mejeroras mentality, that was Rafael Trujillo. That's the dictator of the Dominican Republic. And y'all talking about Sammy Sosa bleaching skin and everything? Okay, now we're getting close to the situation. I hope y'all understand. See, in the Dominican Republic, when he emancipated from Haiti, okay, Rafael Trujillo was a dictator, in my opinion, when Jose Vasconcelos, who made the Erasmus Cosmica essay, okay, about, you remember I told you about people don't know about the black population till 2015, they put it on the census in Mexico, Mexico, because guess what? Jose Vasconcelos wrote an essay. I want to educate people. I'm sorry to be long-winded, but I'm about education. That's why people need to stop being ignorant. I know how to fight against ignorance. In that essay, it talked about, you know, constructive race mixing, so you can mix lighter and lighter, you know, especially native and white. Of course, there's telling the people who are darker mixed with their black DNA, it'll give it a Negro race, okay? And spawn news mestizo, means people will come out looking black. Now, even though the native population was small after all the killing with Columbus, don't forget that stories is very true that many, like here in the United States, that's why many of us are part Native American, because Africans left this plantation and went to the Native American communities. That also happened in Cuba, the Dominican Republic, and Haiti. A lot of people do not know that the natives, just like the Afro-Mexicans in Mexico, is assimilated to the mulatto population. That's why you don't hardly hear. And the reason why you don't hear about the natives is because the Spaniards told everyone when they colonized the Republic, and also what's the other one, Puerto Rico and Cuba, that the natives were all killed, which is untrue. It was most of the women who had the children. Okay, when the Spaniards either raped or either they got married or they had illegitimate child, or either the same that came with the African men when they had the slaves there. So, in order to get it, they said their population was gone, so they can colonize the island. That's why they bring more Spaniards there. So the island, Dominicans besides African and Spaniard are also mixed with native. Okay, it may be small, whatever. I don't go along with the degrees of it, but it's there. So And Rafael Trujillo, in my opinion, was influenced by Jose Cancelo because Jose Cancelo's La Raza Cosmica essay was influenced all over Latin America and not just Mexico. And that's why this practice of Mejero Raza, the better the race mentality, the marry don't marry no black person, that type of mentality that George Lopez was talking about, they're also in the Dominican Republic. Okay? So, as Lovey T was talking about her video, you need to research on Dominican. She said she shot when you hear Dominicans say, I'm not black, and the colorism stuff, because they do put lighter skinned people on top. Trujillo was trying to bring more Europeans to the island so they can whiten up. That's what actually happened in Mexico too, and all the rest of Latin America, to whiten up the population. So they was telling these mixed race people darker with the three races in them to marry. So a lot of folks do not know. That's why Cardi B, and y'all get off there, I don't care about it. I'm gonna keep my big mouth, stick, be educated, you'll be shocked about this. That's why Cardi B has that mentality, okay? Because where her mom is from, her dad's Trinidadian. Dominican Republic, even with Michelle Rodriguez, Dominicans and Puerto Ricans don't get along. Remember, Michelle Rodriguez born in Texas. Okay, she's Texas Latina, but she's not Mexican. She is part Dominican on her mom's side, part Puerto Rican. And her Puerto Rican lighter-skinned people did not like her darker-skinned mother, who's Dominican. That did happen in her family. Her grandmother, who's Jehovah's Witness, on her mom's side, they didn't communicate with that because of that colorism. Michelle Rodriguez came lighter than her mother. So y'all understand, we want to bring this up because y'all shocked that Cardi B was talking about folks being roaches and called dark-skinned people, dark chocolate people. Roaches are those who are darker if they are not chocolate, not no West Side complexion, they're darker, they're not as fair as she is. Roaches, because that's what, really, because, and you shot that it's Sammy Sosa if he does have, because I believe anybody can do whatever they want to do with their body, whether they like themselves or not. But if he does self-hatred, it's called like it is, I will not hear from the horse's mouth to get to clarify that, then that's why. Okay? Because the minute I talk about, because I got all these black folks, y'all, let me let you know, even with Haitians, because even Trujillo did not like his partial Haitian background. Okay? The Haitians, if they any Dominicans with Haitian background, or especially they're darker, are mistreated in the Dominican Republic. And I remember talking to a woman at my job who is part French and part Haitian, black Haitian. She speaks Spanish because she's lighter than me, and she's like a real fair skinned Sierra Cruz by the face. I call it's because usually when she wear wigs, she got curly hair and all that, but she wear wigs sometimes. We used to work together. Hey, I want to tell her business because I probably know what I'm talking about. And she spoke Spanish, and she let me know that besides French and Haitian Creole, she also spoke Spanish because she didn't Dominican Republic. And I said, how do you know the Tejano music, Fidel Vidas? Because I know Fidel Vidas here, and I listen to Tejano music, because let me tell one of the people, I won't go in detail who they are. One of the South American women that worked there was named Juana. So I said, okay, I want to tell what country, going to tell her business where I worked at, okay? And then, so she was dancing to the one who's Haitian. Well, I said, how do you know that you speak French? And she said, I lived in, Dominican. I said, like Celia Cruz. I know about saying the Caribbean, about saying I lived in the Dominican Republic for DR before, which is very true. And so, when I speak Spanish to her, she understood. So, and I know the Fidel Violence, Tejano music down there in the Dominican Republic, I did not know there was they streets down there. So those of Mexicanos who watch my, Chicano, yes, she knows about Fidel. I said, okay, so therefore, anyway. So I need to know the reason why this woman has this attitude, because in the Dominican Republic, remember when No Shopping came out with Drake and French Montana, who also got in trouble saying nappy headed hoe and all the other stuff. Okay, all right. He's Arabian, he's Moroccan. Okay, I was given that, I love that video, okay, last year. And that's when, what's his name, was making fun of him, wearing sandals, like I wear sandals too, don't even talking about what's his name, from stupid old school, and I'm glad Tretch checked it out, talking about Tupac's murder, in Tupac's life. DJ Stupid Funky Flex, whatever his damn name is, was bashing Drake for that. Okay, well, a lot of people was bashing that video because the Latinas on that video were lighter skin, and you had Dominicans who don't look like that was saying, "Excuse me, where are we at? Why you have a darker skin Latinas on there?" They was they were going hardcore on the comments. I was watching, ooh, hey. Had to grab my Visible 80s, Ron Dempsey and LL Cool J chain. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So that's very true. So remember, please get on DVD. Ask somebody. I'm not trying to advocate copyright infringement. If they're selling CDs, with movie, if you get tired of the butterflies, please get that movie because Mark Anthony's in there. Edward James Olmos, who's Chicano, plays Rafa Hill in that movie in the Dominican Republic, and so does Selma Hayek, because she was a family that was going against the Trujillo dictatorship, because he was a racist. He had African, and excuse me, the reason why I wanted to bring this up. We were talking about black versus brown racism, and not only just the Mexicans, but other Latinos. Rafa Trujillo, just like there's people checking white on census who are Latino, who's Afro, Mestizo, whatever, Puerto Rico, whatever, trying to sound like Rosa Perez, but the dude, Rafa Trujillo put white. This dude is mulatto. He put white on his form, for real, not mixed, white. He had white powder on his face. Yes, I remember the woman I read about that. When I was reading about mixed race roots and everything, but mixing Rafa Trujillo before I saw the movie. But when I saw the movie with Edward James Olmos, he did a good job playing Rafa Trujillo. I don't like Rafa, he was racist motherfucker, but sorry to say it like that, but he did a great job. I give Edward James Olmos, like he played Selena's father, he played American Me, he played Mi Familia. He's a good actor. That Chicano guy's a good actor. He played in the Dominican Rafa Trujillo. Okay, but in the Black and Latin America series with Here Again Jr., the Latino woman who's Dominican would say, yeah, this man mulatto like me. He put white on there, and they had a place where he put his powder to make himself more lighter on there, for real. So you gotta understand, and I remember I bring this up. That's why Cardi B, if she is colorist, she has that mentality. The funny part is that she's not practicing hetero because the brother she dates is darker than me, okay? And he's not from Latin America, okay? And what I'm saying, he's not Afro-Latino like Sammy Sosa, okay? So it's weird that when I watched Love and Hip Hop, and she introduced the Dominican family, this is how we're crazy, and I remember she was saying that. So it's weird that I didn't hear nobody don't bring the Negrito home, because they was telling the people on Charlamagne and Andrew's show, the brilliant idiots, the two Hispanic women who are Afro-Latinas, Puerto Rican, Dominican. They was told, don't bring don't bring no Negrito home, don't bring no Negrito home. So it's not just in Chicano culture, y'all. It's also in the Caribbean, as Rose Perez on the View when they was talking about I had to backtrack these stories. So you gotta understand that that's why Cardi B she has it, and it's been shown, because I'm serious. I know that's why DJ Flair, also a white man who knows about racial issues, asked her, "Why are you saying the N-word in your songs?" Well, because the Africans and Spain. Okay, I'm for Latinos, Mexicanos, Puerto Ricans, Salvadoran, whatever, acknowledging they black along with their Spanish and Native. Remember, I advocate multiracial heritage awareness. I don't deny my African, Spanish, French, Creole, English, Irish, Native American in me, because regardless of what I look like, that's who I am. So, but I don't like the fact, so you're saying, because I've seen it many times, I watched the videos about Afro-Mexicans and DNA tests of Mexican people finally have African DNA, or something about Afro-Mexicans. I see comments from Mexican Americans, just like Cardi B talking about, because she's Dominican. So since I have black in me, I can go say the N-word. And that was the same defense she did in that doggone interview with DJ Flash, saying, well, the Spaniards and the Africans, they got together, and what do you call it? They call mulatization. I watched that interview, and I saw people African calling all type of WICKs, SPIC, they'll call, excuse me, I'm not being racist, they'll call her a wetback bitch, call her speaker, and she's not even Mexican. She's part Dominican, part Trinidadian. They were saying on that, yes, the comment, y'all, if it ain't got a race or got flagged down, go on there. They was going on Cardi B. She shouldn't say the N-word. I don't care, she got black and honey. Latinos don't see themselves as black. They think they're better than us. That was it. Yes, you know what I'm saying that. This is the reason why that I do not like that, because I also feel that too. No, I don't use the W word. I feel because one thing folks don't realize, and I did make a conversation on here, Latinos were not classified as black, okay, during the one drop situation. Okay, remember the Anglo-white American mindset did not know about the mestizo raza, the African mixture, Spanish DNA, and along with the American mixture. They were very uneducated on this side of the border. Okay, and when they took the Southwest, after they took Texas, as I read yesterday about this girl's birthday yesterday, a lot of people don't know. They just like what Donald Trump was trying to do, kicking Mexicans out of the Southwest. That's what they did back in the day when the United States won the Mexican-American War. As what I did not like, what's his name, Cat Williams. As I hate when people compare me to Cat Williams because of that. Besides him making fun of Michael Jackson and acting a fool and making fun of Hispanic people, that's what he been the African along with the American white DNA, is called it is. You know, his wife says black. He did mention on Wikipedia in one period of time he's becoming the American non-Hispanic version of George Lopez, which I don't like him either. Back in Arizona, in Phoenix, Arizona, I did not like that because of their uneducation, because we had to cross that Rio Grande. We had to go to the Southwest to get away from Massa. A lot of folks don't know our history that well. That's why I talk about that on my channel, because a bunch of ignorant ass people, and I don't feel like dealing with ignorant ass people. I'm sorry, I know that people don't wake in the morning, don't know all this, but when I'm telling something true, you want to, you know what I'm saying, I got caught like it is. So, people don't understand, when they won the Southwest, the rest of the Southwest stole it, because they was trying to make that slave country too. They're trying to expand the slavery down there in California. It didn't happen. What happened was, a lot of Mexican Americans, which white folks knew, were not pure Caucasian. They kicked them out. Like, watch the movie Mi Familia. Even though it's a false story of a, you know, but these historical events are true. And Jennifer Lopez, who's Puerto Rican, played Maria, who was shopping for her kid. Remember, that's what Jacob Vargas, who played Selena's brother, Abraham in that movie. He also played in American Me. He played in next Friday, whatever. When the Cholo guy said it was the Aztec Warrior. He was saying, "My yate." Yeah, remember on that? Okay, when with Ice Cube and what's his name? The light skinned brother name Mike Epps. Okay, remember when Suburbia? Okay, that was him. Okay, he played them characters. Jacob Vargas plays Jennifer Lopez's husband when they got married. When she was shopping for her child, and shopping, to get food and stuff. Remember, the white man came and took her, kidnapped her until you got out of here with one of the Mexicans here, and they sent her back to Mexico. And remember, before she crossed the Rio Grande, she went to Cunha and all that. See, I watch all that stuff. Okay, they were doing that to kick them out Mexico, to once again make America white again, okay? But in order for Mexican Americans to stay in the country, in the Treaty of Guadalupe bill, they had to make Americans and make any Latino, but mostly Latino at the time, but mostly Mexican at the time. We had other, Latinos coming in this country later on, and they had to, anyone that's Latin American descent was classified as white. Okay, and that's why we have some black and brown racism. Like I said about the Eric Needs, which he's not like that when saying that when he was talking about the white categorization on him on his mugshot, because they only thought black and white. Remember, Native Americans, even though Latinos are part Native American and many of us African Americans, remember the reason why sometimes our ancestry chart on census say mulatto for the Native American ancestor, they was doing paper genocide. Because if a Native American person marries someone that's not Native American, first they wasn't classified as Americans. A lot of folks don't know that to 1920 and also 1940s. That is very true. Native Americans were not classified. Even though our Native American people was here first, white people did not acknowledge them to 1920 and 1940. If you marry a white person, they either classify you as white, black, or mulatto. And that's why sometimes you looking for your Native American answers, y'all, and it says mulatto. That means black and white. That's exactly what they did. Yeah, you do your research. Actually, the book about African and Native Americans talk about that. I gotta read about that, more about that too. It's called Paper Genocide. So what happened is, a lot of the Latinos, even though socially was not considered white, they were listed as white. Some, not all, harbor that racism, that white people, white clan mentality. Even though they would accept it in the clan, okay, they would not take it kills them. The clan used to wait right there by the border and kill you back in the day. A lot of folks know about that. The clan, yeah, for real. There are people who lynched. If you go on YouTube, Mexican Americans were lynched too. They didn't talk about that. And like the Mexican American professor told me at UTEP, we were talking about Africans in Mexico and doing Black History Month of 2006. When I'm going to go there, we're talking about that. Unlike in LULAC, remember, okay, one particular brother, I want to bring this up, was debating about Michael Jackson's children. And I need education right here. So if you're watching this, brother, and you got the same name, I'm going to put you on blast. I was defending you about what's been going on, what happened to you last year, and you got, okay, anyone know who I'm talking about? Yes. Yes. Walter White, who was mixed, classified black, the one drop rule. Okay? Looked like a white man. One of the founders of NAACP. Andre, I hope you're looking at this. This dude had to pass for white in order to get records of who was getting lynched. Please, y'all know y'all doggone history today. God dog it. So, point is, but a lot of Latinos, even though they did not keep track of who was getting killed and who was getting lynched, who was Mexican American, and, you know, saying they didn't do that, actually looked like another bashed them at the time. Didn't want to do it in NAACP until what, you know, later on, and yeah, after civil rights movement in and try to debunk a multiracial category. That way you can say, check more than one product in 2000 census. I keep real on this. The funny part is, back in the day, they wanted the government to keep them as white. Yes, they did. LULAC did. Okay, so that's why. So reason why many of us get offended, because there are Latinos, since many do not look black. There are those who do, but they think because, all right, I can play two sides of the coin. I can say I'm white in one period of time, play it on paper, like I do it on census now, or which you can check more than one box now. Okay, don't make no sense. Or I can be with black folks and like one particular person, I want to bash them. Okay, when I'm talking about those who hang with the bad ones, not the good ones, and they got mad. Okay, hang with those in the hood, and if they don't have education and don't understand that word nigga is so stupid to call yourself, you want to go and play along with the thing. Like I said, I keep side on Jennifer Lopez and on that real. You know, doggone well back in born 69, you just turned 48 years old. You know that word is not good. Word back in the day, my Latina sister, you know exactly. So that's why the people of African American was bashing her, calling her all type of SPIC, WICK, some of Cardi B. They know, especially with their hair, their permanent hair, that she is part African descent. But there are those who look racially big like her, whether it be Mexican, Puerto Rican, Dominican, whatever, will sit here and say, I don't like black people in the United States, or African American people in the United States, those niggas, and then you go around and hang with Africans, say, oh yeah, what's up, my nigga? It's like the person who's stupid enough allow you to assault them, and you're going on way to assault them again. That, you know what I'm saying? Let's say like me, Amber Rose. Okay, let's say Amber Rose when I was cool, and then she like to be called slut. I say, hey, so what's up, slut, 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 slut. Now I go to a woman with sense. I call her a slut, she'll cuss me out, slap me in the face, right? But the woman, Amber Rose, is so stupid, I'm calling her ho, slut, and I'm like, hell with that. I get to make fun of her, she don't know better. Slut, ho, slut, ho, slut, ho. Do you know what I'm saying? That's exactly that we're talking about, okay? Because the people in the comments, you know, it was wrong for them to call Cardi B and any Latino WICK, SPIC. It was wrong. They no different than someone like her calling, saying it, okay? The problem is that the people that they hang with who don't have education or act like they don't have education, and I'm not going to put down hood people, I'm talking about hood ghetto folks, they know who to go to. Okay, just like the white people who are racist and pretend not to be, I got black friends. They'll go like that white woman told in it. I'm from the hood. Okay, cause I bet she was gonna call. What's up, my nigga? What's up, my nigga? When she go, oh, how you doing? Acting probably in the racial profile, folks. Hello, see, I catch these people. Okay, I examine them. When you read about race, that's what they don't want you to know about, talk about, because they know what their dirty tricks are. That's me. I know who their dirty tricks are. So Point is, that's the whole reason why that many of us was upset, because we loved Cardi B. We glad the fact that this part Trinidadian of non-Hispanic descent, black descent on her dad's side, and also this modernization, as you say, Afro-Mestiza, whatever, on her Dominican side. But many Latinos were not classified as black, and some, many, it's the mejor raza, besides practicing in Latin America, it was extreme here because you had Latinos to reach why they didn't want you to marry an African like Cardi is. Besides European situation, it was a money issue. If you marry a white person, now to your money, your kids come out lighter, and they end up being part of the white society later on. You can classify them as white and make them deny their mixed heritage. That's why. Okay, they have benefits, and it goes back to the money, go back to the family. That's the whole reason why. So, but they look at African American people as dirt, poor, poverty, unhuman, inferior. And that's why Rose Perez was talking about Rodney Villoro when he was talking bash Michelle Obama, and she see him bash talking about Rose Perez bash Rodney Villoro for saying, he said all of the Latinos, we do have black ends on one be in the same place. Going back to what the one drop rule in class when it was white. Here we go. If you want to go in detail, I go in detail of that because I know exactly what she was talking about. Okay, they associate with that, and they also think that children come out looking like black folks because guess what? They got black DNA in them. That's why. But not all mixed race people who are black can come out looking like African. I know people who don't look black at all who are part black. Okay? So it don't make any sense to make that argument. Okay? Sheila Eater's not a typical black woman. And Sheila Eater's mother is black French Creole, and her dad's Mexican. So that's the whole reason why that a lot of Latinos are taught to make the children lighter, because it's money making situation, it's moving up the ladder, and all. Even the Dominican woman who used to straighten her hair, I see her, I watched her on there, I forgot her name. She talking about being called Afro-Latin. She said before there was no Hispanic Latino category, it was black and white, and she was taught. She married a white man, and, when her family came in the 60s and 70s, married a white man. She not eat no Dominican food. She didn't do none of that. Until she saw her about black Afro-Latino history when Mark Anthony was playing salsa music, and it kind of woke her up. That's what she said. I watched that video when she talked about that. So a lot of folks don't understand that, and then too, even Washington Heights, as Washington Heights in Boston, Dominican people, even like me, even darker than me, do not like African American descendant people. And I'll never forget back in '98. No, I was not talking to a 15-year-old girl. I'm used to speaking Spanish. Okay, the girl who's Dominican who went to African American school here in Houston. I thought she was a Mexican or either part Puerto Rican or something like that. Either black, something. I don't know. She's Dominican, and she had her hair long. And she's very light skinned Dominican. And like folks thought that she was Mexican. I don't mention her name. She graduated in 2001. Yeah, she showed it. She showed it because I met her in 2002. I was what? She graduated in 2001. Showed it, and I saw her when she was 20 years old because I was 22, and we was both speaking Spanish. She wasn't speaking Spanish. Then her cousin is he's part Mexican, part Dominican. He's part Norteño group. Okay, so you know who I'm talking about? Yes. She went to school in the north side. Yeah. Okay. We were talking after I graduated high school as friends. We were talking on a bus in downtown, and she said, I'm Dominican. I used to stay in Puerto Rico, whatever. And she said, I said, oh, I want to, because, I was learning about Latin culture, and like, I had Spanish, Creole, and roots at the time. And I was like, oh, as I got to high school, I'm going to go to Latin America, I'm going to Mexico, Dominican, Puerto Rico, whatever. She said, guess what? It's racist down there. I'm like, what? How? Racist against like white folks? No. She said racist. They don't like Mexicans, so I don't like going there. She said, and they don't like. She pointed at me. I said, I don't like African American, but they mix with African. They don't matter. They don't like African Americans. And I opened my eyes and I found out that is very true. That's why the men would say, I'm not black, I'm Dominican. Okay, they don't want to associate with African Americans, and it's not just them; it's other immigrants. When they say thug culture, okay, that makes it worse. That's why I can't stand seeing that stuff that minstrel hip hop music. That thug, what's up, my nigga, and living proudly, acting ratchet, and they see all that stuff on World Star Hip Hop. They're back at home saying, look at them doggone ends. Yes, even the Africans doing that to the Nigerians. They don't associate with African Americans because they see you as us as people don't want to progress, don't want to work, having kids out live off government. So they sound like Fox News. You hear African American, African woman from Africa. You black Americans, I can't stand you. Y'all have babies at the baby, y'all won't work. Yeah, lazy. Oh, I'm glad y'all wasn't there from. I was glad we catch yes. Okay, they see a cultural difference. Okay, and then by that white is right mentality, that Eurocentric, that Eurocentric mentality in the Dominican Republic, that makes it even worse. So when you hear Cardi B saying that black cockroach, that dark cockroach, and talking about a dark skinned woman, especially from the United States, a sister from here, that's why. Okay? Yeah, don't eat, gotta stop. I hate the fact to go along with the story, but I want people to understand. It needs to understand the reason why. Okay, that's why even I was watching the commentary about Black and Latin America, and it was, I think it was Mexican, Panamanian, whatever he was, and he criticized Henry Gage Jr. and about trying to make like a one drop, because remember when he went to Mexico, he said the one drop rules in Mexico, all these people be black. Okay, so he wasn't saying that Mexicans were 100% black. He was saying that lucky in the United States knew about this, and this was part of the United States, they would not be sitting there saying mestizo and I'm not black. That's what he said. That's what he was trying to say. Okay, a lot of folks need to understand the language or terminology. He wasn't saying they were 100% black. The guy who also, I think, got there was commentary about this all this. He said one thing he didn't like what Henry Gage Jr. didn't understand, that while he was in Latin America, while he was in Haiti and the Dominican Republic, he didn't understand that Trujillo, you could not go out and say I'm black and proud. See, I don't really like. Yeah, it's for real. Those are Trujillo's dictatorship. Okay, Robert the one that the Chicano actor played in the movie In Time of the Butterflies. Trujillo, you cannot go around saying you're black and proud. That's the whole reason why that you hear people say I'm Dominican, not black. They be darker than me. Okay? You could not go in with a fist pumping it in. No, and Trujillo will kill you. That's why he was bringing Europeans from Spain to whiten up the population. I think he got the idea from Jose Vasconcelos, who wrote the Colorism essay. Because there was a lot around that time that makes a lot of sense. Okay? So y'all don't understand why Cardi B, who's part Dominican, and many other Dominicans with that mentality have that. And other Latinos. Okay? And then two, I remember talking to a girl on mixedfolks.com. She's part African American. I think she's also Creole on her mom's side. And her dad, who's Afro-Latino, Puerto Rican. Did you know on the birth certificate they put him as white? Yes, they did. And she was born like, what, 70s, like me, or 79, or 1980. Yes, they did. So, and I met people who say, yeah, people darker, because I know if you people darker than me will put 100% white on there and say, I'm not black. So you understand, the people don't follow that one drop mentality, and then they look at people who do in a negative manner. Thank you, okay? So, that's what y'all don't understand. I get tired. I wish you would do more research, because y'all thinking that, okay, she's Americanized, she automatically go with the top. One thing, let me educate you, like I was telling Mr. Jackson earlier, to Andre Jackson, the one drop rule is no longer allowed. Okay, when Love and Virginia case allow, this is those who don't know this. So if you heard me read this, I'm not talking to you. When Love and Virginia case 50 years ago in June allowed interracial marriages to legalize, especially between classified blacks, and none of us appear black, and white people, the Supreme Court said the one drop rule was unconstitutional. Okay, meaning it was abolished. Of course, states didn't enforce it, but they said they put things in the book they don't know about, okay? And it wasn't until the 90s where I was about Oprah, the Tiger Woods, where people talking about that. It wasn't until later on when Census Bureau, when I talked about LULAC and NAACP, National Council Rasa, Urban League, and Asian League, when they went against our multiracial category, because I'm part of the multiracial movement, and it meant for anybody to check that category. If you have mixed DNA, dark light, whatever your phenotype is, because that's part of who you are, you have right to check the category. They say they'll lose numbers, which I don't understand why Latinos still checking 100% white on census. Then you'll make that argument, okay? But point is, that's the reason why you can check more than one box. That's why that in certain applications you have 2 races or more. I checked that. Now you got other on DPS. So I put that because I don't go on with the one drop rule. I think that many of us in the African community need to stop going on with that rule because we're not pure African. When you say you're mixed, you're not denying you're part black. You're including that you're black and the other races in you. Because white men did it to dehumanize us during Jim Crow and during slavery. Folks need to understand that. That's why I go against it. Okay? So, the point is, I put 2 races or more. I want people to be educated. I'm not going on with the lie and ignorance of people. That's one thing Zachary does not like to do, okay? If I go on with ignorance, that'll be on my terms, but not for somebody else. Let's get that straight. So, a lot of people don't realize that's the whole reason why that Cardi B, remember, and Latinos escaped the one drop rule. It wasn't until the 60s and 70s they started putting Hispanic and Latino on the paper. I wish you understand that. At the time, Latinos were classified as white. Remember, they were the first, to my knowledge, the first minorities to go to a white school because Westminster versus Mendez. Remember, the Mexican Rican family. Mom was Puerto Rican, dad was Mexican. Sylvia Mendez's parents that's in California, they fought to go to the integrated school because they had to be bused to a Mexican school. Okay, they're doing segregation. They were the first. Mendez versus Western was the first case that allowed integration before Brown versus education in 1954 when my dad was born. Okay, so I wish people need to understand that. Alright, I'm sorry to be out here educational and historical, but I like to get my viewers who watch my channel who have nerds, because I'm not changing a damn thing about me, to understand the real reason why I do what things I do. So, anyway, let's get back to the subject. So, about Cardi B, okay? She was accused, and we might have to go educational because I'm about to go ignorant right here. She called Arabian people, Arab ass, which is very anti Middle Eastern, and she also got backtracked because I already knew. And like I said, when she called folks trannies and her sister came out gay, I don't understand that situation. And then she also something going on here. She called folks that were darker than her, especially women, roaches, black roaches, burnt roach, whatever. And see, one thing that, you know, and also the N-word, okay? That's because one thing she made every excuse, and the reason I mentioned about the Mexico thing, because when I watch these videos about Latinos who are Mexicans having black blood in them, the ignorant comment is coming, okay, so I can say the N-word now? I can say, what's up, my nigga now? You know what I'm saying? We all niggas. I was debating on Facebook, and some Latino guy, I don't know what his Hispanic or heritage is. You know, well, you know, let's just say it. Us Hispanics, we just niggas with good hair. For real, I'm like, really? Stop saying that, okay? Well, Cardi B don't have that so-called good hair, okay? It's called like it is. Every hair is good, but y'all know what I'm talking about, okay? Y'all just shut up, okay? Point is, that's why people was upset with her before this incident, and she was trying to make everything in the book where we both black, but baby, unlike the South and here in Texas, in New York is very lenient, okay, and the identity of multiracial is very lenient up there, okay, compared here in Texas. So you're walking around and folks like notice you have black in you, but they see you as non-black in a some way or whatever, and you walking around with that little privilege. Okay, well, I'm not classified as black. I can check white, whatever I say you do, but I'm gonna hang with my black friends, just call them niggas to feel good about it, and so them when they allow me to do it. That's what many of us are saying, okay? Because we can call you a SPICWICK. We can call you any other anti-Hispanic, illegal, okay? And I have met Dominican people who are coming here legally, okay? He was saying no names. Now, I actually met a darker skinned sister. Her hair was, you know, curly, and she was darker than me, dark brown. She from the Dominican Republic, we always speak Spanish. It was 10 years ago, and she was doing labor jobs because I was trying to give her jobs. She was bilingual. She was not legal. She was staying with some Mexican people. She had a Mexican boyfriend. She talked about her sex business. Don't forget about that back in 2007, 2008. And she was working labor jobs because she was illegal. See, folks did not look at her, thought she's a black girl from the United States. No, she was Latina from the Dominican Republic. And I'm not lying. So her friends who were immigrants, she was sleeping with, she told me because she one time was homeless. One time I think she was staying in hotels so she stayed with her Mexican boyfriend, and she told me all about his sex business. She told me everything, okay? She sure did. She told me everything her business. Don't forget that 10 years ago, we always speaking Spanish on the bus together. So, yeah, for real. So she, I mean, it's weird. But y'all, it's weird. So, but the immigration department did not know. No, did not look for her. They did not look for her. And I'm not making anti-immigrant comments. Don't get offended. Because they thought his darker skinned sister was from here. Okay? But they did not know that she was from the República Dominicana and since papeles. She has no papers. She was working labor job. Baby, she told me every her business. And she told me her sex business with her messing boyfriend. Baby, she sure did. She told me all tape. Told me what he did at night. She told me all that on the bus. And then one time we was eating. Did we go to downtown and ate at the pizza thing? I don't know. Did it? No, we went to someplace else. And she was telling me all her business, baby. I ain't seen her since 2008. I haven't seen her. I don't know if she got caught or maybe she got her citizenship. I don't know. She told me all her business, okay? She sure did. I'm not lying. She told me everything about Yeah, they stay in a hotel together. Hotel together because because he didn't have no papers. She told me everything about his. I didn't want to hear that, but she told me about that too. She's but what he would do in the shower, like the song, we can do it anywhere. Okay, I forget this. Yeah, She told me all her business. Cause I'm thinking about that. Right? She told all her sex business. Sex with no lies and no videotape. Okay. Point is. That's why. So the real reason why I mean to be long, it's just a lot of folks don't know about that. And I want folks on my channel to realize that's the reason why Cardi B is the way she is. Okay? And if you don't understand, please get the video, the movie DVD, VHS, if there is a VHS, okay, now at this time, called In the Times of the Butterflies, and that's with Selma Hayek, who's from Mexico, who's part Lebanese Arabian. She plays the Dominican woman on there. Mark Anthony played her boyfriend, who got killed. Mark Anthony is Puerto Rican. Who else was in there? And Edward Chase almost played Rafael Trujillo, okay? The dictator, one who's mulatto, who didn't like being mulatto, wanted to put white powder on him. And I remember when I was looking at Black Lives America, it didn't ring a bell. Remember, I read about this stuff before. When I read about mixed ancestry, back when I was 19, 20 years old, they did mention about Rafael Trujillo, about him being mulatto, and he put powder on his face and things. So I remember reading about that, okay? All right. So a lot of people do not know that. I didn't know about him being part Haitian until I saw that he would kill a lot of Haitians. That's why Haiti and the Dominican Republic don't get along. Okay, Haitians get cross the border of the Dominican Republic, and one time in the Dominican they dressed as Ku Klux Klan. No, for real. They had the Dominican people who did not like the Haitian immigrants coming to the Dominican Republic. They were protesting in Klan outfits. They had the Klan. Yes, they had the Ku Klux Klan outfit. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. I'm not lying, baby. They had the Klan. I had never seen that in Latin America. I heard in Cuba that they had a Klan office. Some messenger was telling me, yeah, they took the Klan office in Cuba. Because they have folks saying they're white Cuba, but they got some black in their blood, okay? And don't look white. Don't look, some even don't look all that white, okay? But ones who do say they white Cuban when they don't got no pure Caucasian DNA. Okay, so that's for real. So I want folks to understand that's the whole reason why Cardi B is the way she is. She has that mentality about her being real light skinned Latina, and then two, she's part non-Hispanic black on her Trinidadian side of the family tree. Okay, that's the whole reason why. When you shock her saying black cockroach, black roach, you know, my nigga, this and that, and talk like that, that's the real reason why she's that way. We excused her for a lot of things, but I can't excuse her no more. And you know, and she has not apologized. So just like I did Selena Gomez last year, I'm about to do her that way. She can go ahead and have a little boyfriend that's darker than being called multi black roaches and niggas and all too. But I'm not gonna sit here and listen to forever. Oh, it hurt me because I love that song. To all my enemies, I play that song like bow down bitch. Like Beyonce, you know, I let H Town go down. You know, I love bow down bitch. Bow down. Oh, I love that song. Bow down bitch. I took a time to live my life. Just this little while, don't get twisted. It's my shit. Bow down, bitch. That was my song 2013. Yes, it was. I did some haters on the job. Yes, yes, I did. I played that motherfucking song. Even when I did a video about that, yeah, when I had my short hair and everything. Okay, yes. Bow down. Yeah, bow. Oh, I love that song. Yes, I do. I love Bow Down because I was going through a lot with some haters. Haters wanna hate, lovers wanna love. Okay, all right. Point is, truth about it is, so that's why I didn't. Raven, I don't understand. And people saying that she's appropriating the culture because the video she got on there. Okay, and so a lot of people talk about it, but in order to understand the black and brown racism, the black Latino versus racism mess, you have to understand the history, the ideology, what happened, okay? In order you get it, make a call. It's because y'all over here don't know about it. Oh, you talk too much, but y'all something hit y'all in the ass. Oh, Zach, for real? That's what's going on? Oh, I ain't not know about that. I like to tell people the things because as a person who do mingle with everybody, okay, admit the multiracial rules, all about diversity and diversity issues. I had to be educated about this, okay? It's a survival technique. It is survival kit, okay? So you know, I call it like it is. Boy, I have to say.